We all know how I feel about people who use their AI. For one, I never seem to beat the AI. Well, this son of a bitch is no different. He hops straight into his AI. Not even before the first half of the inning of online play is over. He's already watching the game, spectating it. And so I'm thinking, alright, man, there's no way it's happening again. And here we go. Jose Reyes goes deep, and it's 1-0 my opponent. Whew, and the reason I'm doing afterwards commentary instead of live commentary, you don't want to hear what I was saying during when that happened. I was living. I was very hot. So yeah, I was just pissed. Then this didn't help my cause. Chris Bryant gets a hit, and at this point I'm like foaming at the mouth. So it's very bad, man. So Mike Trout comes up, and I really don't care about commentating the first game. Hell, or any of the games in this video, to be frankly honest with you, because we strike out Mike Trout. Sit down, buddy. But the only problem here is we're down 1-0, and this was actually a really, really, really good game. One of the best of the year. I don't know. The one against Joseph the other day was pretty good. The 8-inning game, or no, the 7 innings against what's his name? Chose the Game. How did I forget Chose the Game? Yeah, we played 7 innings against Chose the Game because the first 4 innings no one scored, so we had to play an extra 3, and then he finally scored like 5 runs. I don't really remember. It's on his channel. He's got the game of it. And so yeah, we're back in the game. We're still in the game here, and Christian Yelich is up. So curveball misses the zone by a centimeter. We get a notification there. Sorry about that, but we do strike him out. So we're coming up to bat. Ichiro. He's been my leadoff hitter for about 3 years in a row now. He's always a leadoff hitter once I get him picked up. So yeah, once I got everything settled, I had to get Ichiro and boost him up a lot. So look at this. Frozen rope off the middle of the wall. Just absolutely destroys it. This is why you have him as your leadoff hitter. It's a line drive waiting to happen, and he rarely hits it in the infield if you know how to hit with Ichiro. He will guarantee. He's had a lot of leadoff home runs. For a guy who doesn't hit a lot of home runs, he's probably hit like 3 or 4 leadoff first pitch home runs in the first pitch of the game all time on my channel, like through the couple hundred videos. So yeah, he's been pretty big. Then Josh Bell, that one is absolutely mashed. It's just a low liner that raised up over the wall. Then we get Mookie Betts. Now, I was afraid maybe he wasn't going to be good. Well, so far, Mookie has been a right field machine, and he's been pretty damn good. He lives down there in that little corner right there, near the pesky pole. He hits every ball right there, man, and it's beautiful because it's an easy double with his speed. Then we get Tommy Edman up. Now, sadly, because I didn't know if his right fielder was fast or not, I didn't run. Tommy Edman will hit one into the gap, though, and we'd get a situation with runners on the corners. Neil Walker, this man has been something this year. We take the first pitch for a ball. The problem with Neil Walker is it's usually either a home run or an infield pop-up. Seriously, he doesn't get like base hits that often. It's usually just a home run or a pop-up, and I mean that quite literally. Infield pop-ups, it's a thing, and you can watch every single one of my videos. He does it at least once a game. Well, not an infield pop-up. I mean, technically, but more like an infield fly. I don't know. So, look who's up at the plate. Andrew McCutchen. We all know Andrew's a god. Well, not this time. And then, to add insult to injury, we get thrown out at home, and I'm like, oh, I'm an absolute idiot. So, we're in the next inning here. Will Harris. With Juan Soto batting. Oh my goodness, Juan Soto, man, he has been a destructor of me so far this year, and here he goes. Ball that bounces off the wall, a double, even though Ichiro absolutely throws a gun right to second base, he's safe. You can't ask for a better throw, but he's just that little bit too fast there. So then we get, who is this? Oh, the cheater. Okay. The man who wouldn't let him take his shirt off because he had a wire. Okay, yeah. So we got Altuve up. I'm not gonna really. I should say it every time. And then he must have knew a pitch was coming. I'm guessing there was banging in the dugout as a base hit comes, and it's 2-2. So yeah, again, my happiness that was there for a minute is gone. I'm back to cussing and foaming and spitting, and I'm like a second version of Max Scherzer. At least when this was all going on. So Buster Posey stands in, and look at how slow it takes him to get to the next fucking pitch. They're sitting there twirling on the bat, and look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 seconds it took him to throw a pitch, and I'm the most impatient bastard on the planet. So when it's taking you that long to throw a damn pitch, once I get the release point, I'm mad. But thankfully we do get the ground out. Sadly, because he stole, the runner moves to third base. Here's Trammell. Now, I know him a little bit because I think Carrot Gameplay has him, or Carrot YouTube as he's known as now. He has this card, so I kind of know him from there. Otherwise, from that, I really don't know a lot about him. He does have a pretty cool batting stance. And my goal here is strike him out no matter what, so I'm bringing in the only guy who has a sinker, so I can throw that high sinker and fool the AI. Because if you don't throw it a lot, it fools him, and it did this time too. So we sit him down. Here comes Jose Reyes, who in his first at bat made me look like a fool. So what's my goal here? Not to look like a fool, of course. Well, Jose Reyes makes me look like a fool again. So yeah, he's being kind of a living nightmare. He's basically my version of Andrew McCutchen against Joseph Cruikshank, except I don't know this guy at all, and it's just Jose Reyes being an ass. So I accidentally pressed the button there. Thankfully, the AI didn't swing at that. So I'm moving my pitches around the slider, and then I have my other thumb way too close to the button that says pitch, and it throws it, and I'm like, oh shit. And I would probably quit the game if that would have happened. So we do get Trevor Story up to bat. He's been kind of a nightmare. He hits a lot of balls. He either pulls it into the right-left center field gap, or that. He's always like into the right center or left center. It's weird how he hits, but he does a good job. Here is Russell Martin, who my original plan was to replace him. He's still here, man, for the time being at least. He's been a okay catcher so far. He lines one down the line, and I'm thinking double. Then I changed my mind. Saw that Yelich arm. Was it Yelich out there? I don't know. I think it was. So we get Marte up. At this point, I'm thinking, well, we got to tie the game here, because knowing me, I'll find a way to mess it up. That ball hits right to first base. Ichiro's up. And, yeah, Ichiro out because of a great catch by Soto. They give that little piece of shit card a great diving animation. That kind of made me mad as well. So next inning, we're keeping Kinsler on the mound. At this point, I'm just like, you know what, I'm probably going to lose anyways. I dive for a ball. Now, of course, once I get up to bat, I'm ready to hit. But when I'm pitching, I'm very depressed when I'm down. I'm just like, come on, hit it. Go ahead, man. I don't care. I don't know why. I just like, it's like bipolar almost. Like I just give up, and then as soon as I come up to bat, I'm ready again, and I want to fight back. I don't know, man. I just shouldn't play games, period. Which brings up the point, if you're still watching, by the way, awesome, because I have some good news here. I'm going to be starting an MLB The Show series. We're going to play basically every MLB The Show. I'll start with 16, then go to 17, 18, 19, and then 20. We're going to have some fun, play some Diamond Dynasty. I want to make a series out of that, and that'd be pretty cool. I'm looking on Amazon just to see what I can use to record my gameplay. That will actually be good. So yeah, very soon we will have that for you. Diamond Dynasty, I'm actually right now building my team on show 16, so we've got a pretty decent team already. So, we're only having it for about 2 days, so I'm ready for gameplay whenever. So we get the final out there. Coming up to bat, Craig Kimbrell. I have a good history against him in the ninth. I've usually came back against him. Josh Bell starts off the inning. What is Josh Bell? This is why I wanted to come here, man, because I had a feeling Josh Bell would live on the Green Monster, basically. Everything he hits right there would be caught in other ballparks that I play in. But here, it's not going to be caught off that wall. Then Mookie Betts again into right field. What is up with him? He is hitting amazing. He is just amazing right now. So, runners on the corners for Tommy Edman. I'm thinking there's no way I can't not at least tie the game. If I don't tie the game, I'll feel like an absolute bum. So, Tommy Edman lifts one, and I'm thinking, I don't care, man. I'm going for it. I'm going home. Jose Reyes can't get me one more time, and thankfully this time we do something good against Jose Reyes and we get safe. If you would have thrown me out there, I would have probably hated Jose Reyes for the rest of my life. And last year I had him on my team. And this is what I mean with this Neil Walker, man. Every time, it's one of two things. One of two things. Infield pop-up of some sort, whether it's a line out or a pop-up 800 feet in the air, or that. Andrew McCutchen comes up, and he crushes the ball. Andrew McCutchen is clutch, but I go way too far off third, and by the time I get back, I'm thrown out. Well, shit. So we're going back up. Juan Soto. So far in this game, Juan Soto and Jose Reyes have been killing me at the plate, so I'm thinking, okay, ground ball. We need a ground ball to start this inning. Well, we don't get a ground ball, but McCutchen, don't hit it to that man. That's one of my best fielders on my team. Don't hit the ball to him. Here is the cheater, who also had a hit this game, and the cheater would not get a hit this time. Sit down. Buster Posey, I don't care. I used to have Posey. Actually, Posey's first game, ironically, I was in a Red Sox uniform last year in 19, and he got a hit off the Green Monster. So, if you want to go check out that video, go to my 2019 playlist, which has about 105 videos. Just look up Buster Posey debut, 93 overall, I think it was. Yeah, he had a hit off the Green Monster for his first at bat. No commentary, but you can find it. Gets a ground ball. Right there's Walker. At least his glove has always been pretty good. Power hitter and a glove. I mean, what more can you ask for, I guess, you know? A good hitter. Which eventually I do want to replace Neil Walker. And there is Trevor Story. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm in the game right now. Like this is not even live commentary what you're hearing. So here is Russell Martin. He gets a hit up the middle. And 2 runners on. Now I'm thinking, well, why do I say that? Now I'm thinking, like, who the fuck cares? I need to stop doing that. But Marte would nub one. It would move the runners over, but it would be out. I wish he could dive for first base. Fucking hilarious. Ichiro stands in. You know what's going to happen. But because there's a pitch mistake, he just walks it off very easily. This is the second time in the history I've had a 3-run walk-off home run with Ichiro. The first time we were down 2-0 and we hit a 3-run bomb to win the game, and both games had something to do with the Mets. We were in the Mets ballpark when we did it the first time. This time, no. No. Second game, and going up against another opponent. This guy is an S-tier team. So already going into the game, I'm kind of, meh. I'm kind of meh. Even though I had back-to-back games earlier this week where I scored 10-plus runs on back-to-back S-tier teams. But still, it's not fun sometimes. So, first batter of the game, Chad Biggio, I believe. We get Jack Flaherty to the mound, so I'm a little confident. Look at this son of a bitch. Before we even get in the game, he's in the AI. Why? So, I'm mad. We do get the AI swinging, though. It's Chad Biggio. And I'm pretty sure this guy had an all Blue Jays team. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't really paying attention. But he may have. But yeah, everyone seems to love this Biggio card. And I don't know why. Damn it. That's called karma. So Josh Donaldson, okay, so he does have a Blue Jays-oriented squad. At least through the first 2 batters. I wasn't paying attention, man, even during the game. Now, we missed our spot here, so it's just going to be one that tails up above the zone. The thing I hate about the AI is they're intelligent at the plate. They don't swing at balls, and it's so annoying when you're throwing just strike after strike and they're crushing it. That's the part I hate, is they should have a frequency to at least swing at some balls if it's a good pitch. So here's Bell, who swings, and we made him look ugly there. I don't know much about this Bell. I don't really know much about the Blue Jays at all, really, to be honest. I haven't really studied them a lot. I know a little bit about them, but not much. What I mean by a little bit is like when Jose Bautista walked off the ALDS game a couple years ago against the Rangers, and then the next time they faced, Rougned Odor crushed Jose Bautista's jawline. That's all I really know. But I like the Blue Jays. They're good uniforms, and not to mention the last time the Reds played them, we got swept by them. So I'm not trying to trash talk them, man. They crushed my team. They swept them easily. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know. Early in this game, not swinging the bats well at all. Josh Bell comes up. We already know. Oh, this is the pitch I sneezed right there, and then like I fucking looked back to a swing and a miss. But the next pitch, Josh Bell off the wall. I told you. What did I say the first day I bought these Red Sox uniforms on that Twitch stream? I'm going to rake with Bell in this ballpark. And Mookie Betts is no different. Again, right field. What's going on? How many times are you going to do that? It's like the third time in this video. Tommy Edman. He mostly pulls the ball. So that's what he does here. And we were going to go home. This time we go back early so we don't make the same mistake we did last time. Neil Walker comes up. No infield fly, please. So I'm making sure I don't. He actually gets a base hit here. That's very rare for him to just poke one out. So, hey, he got one. Maybe we have to hit like that for now on with him. Then McCutchen. Yo, Joseph, I hope you're watching this because McCutchen does it again. Another homer from McCutchen. A grand slam home run, and the floodgates open. It goes from 1-0 to 5-0 within a matter of seconds. And then Trevor Story comes up. And, ooh, God, that's a terrible looking swing. So, yeah, man, it's just ridiculous. So, we send this one over the fence. That was an absolute line drive right into the first row up there on the Green Monster, making it a 6-0 game. And then Russell Martin gets a base hit in the center field. It was kind of a weird animation. You don't usually see those drop. But it did, and I knew it was going to. Here is Marte, who would do that. And by do that, I'm not even going to talk. Not even. Alright, so Ichiro would stand in, and Ichiro would just do an Ichiro thing and get a base hit. No, he wouldn't. Alright. I'm trolling right now. I'm trolling. Jose Bautista comes up. Now, originally, I ended it right there. I thought, okay, the game's over. I joined back to the son of a bitch coming out of his AI mode. Which means he joined back in the game after I left. Look, see? There's no AI thing on top of him now. He's up there trying to bat and come back into the game. So I'm like, oh, fuck, no, you're not. So then I started recording, and I'm like, all right. So he lays down a bunt. I don't know what he was doing that for. Maybe he thought the AI was going to make an error. I don't know what happens when... I don't know. Now, they show this full animation of Bell walking to the dugout. I thought that was pretty interesting, but cool at the same time. We come up to bat one last time. Josh Bell batting 1,000. Screenshot. You won't see that ever again. Well, actually, it will, because he hits often, so the odds are actually pretty good. So, yeah, Liam Hendricks is up. He's throwing one right down the middle, and I'm saying, okay, I'll take that. Good, sir. Thank you very much. So, 7-0 is the score. I wish they put, like, legendary ballparks in the game, like the Polo Grounds and Shea Stadium. That'd be pretty cool. The Metrodome. I feel like those would be pretty cool to see in this game, but that's just me. You could, like, buy them with diamonds or buy them with money. I don't really know. So, Mookie Betts comes up. We foul off that pitch, and I'm just like, oh, God, I can't lose my 1,000 batting percentage with Betts, even though it's going to happen eventually. Mookie Betts has lived in right field, so let's hit another one to right field. And I mean, come on, you can't script that any better. He just, everything right there. So, Tommy Edman comes up. At this point, I'm just like, I don't really care. I hope this game ends. I don't really like playing no more. It's just boring playing the AI. I'm glad I'm winning by a bunch of runs, though. I'll be 2-0. And not to mention, guys, I do have 2 new series coming up. The team build squad, or I don't know what I'll name it. But we've got a full Reds team that I'm boosting up, trying to get to a +10. Eventually, they'll be there. And we have a Marlins team. Other teams I'm going to do will be like the Mets, Red Sox, Orioles, and well, we already mentioned the Reds, but they're still in that. I also want to do the Dodgers at some point. So yeah, there's a couple teams that I am looking forward to doing. McCutchen stands in one more time, and again, just shows you why he is an amazing person. In this game, his card is crazy. So he gets another hit. Trevor Story, he would get one more go, and he would crush one again, but right to a glove. And we would tag up and move to third. And Russell Martin would stand in. And what would Russell Martin do? Nothing. So, that would do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. Only one more minute and he swings and misses at the slider. So you know what we're doing? Bringing a two-seamer. What happens? Almost gets a hit off of it. But Trevor Story backpedals, makes the catch. Then we're throwing to Neil Walker, who runs and touches second base. Nice job. Totally needed to do that. That really changed the game. And we just become a slider machine here. We're like, okay, there's one slider. You have a slider, and you have a slider. So another slider. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, let's throw, guess what? Another slider. So, third one comes in. I'm absolutely annoying, but we get the ground out. Neil Walker makes the play. And this has been a long video. My mouth is dry. Chad Biggio would come up for what would presumably be the final out of the game, and he would make it so. Not on this swing, even though I originally thought he did ground out. I'm an idiot. So we throw one more pitch, and he lines it over to right field, but you can't hit it to Ichiro either. I laugh at him, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be Diamond Dynasty video.